How about Griselda? No, I think I'll stick with Eve. Eve? So tell me, what's new? As I'm standing here beside you, I have a question for you. It's a real conversation starter. Let me ask you, what's new? The mountains and the valleys, the flora and the fauna and the dew, the birds, the bees, and the animals, and yes, dear Eve, you. As I'm standing here beside you, I have a question for you. It's a real conversation starter. Let me ask you, what's new? The oceans and the rivers, the clouds of white and endless sky of blue, the turtles, mice, and the meadowlarks, and yes, dear Adam, you. I've examined all creation and have a question for you. It's a real conversation starter. Let me ask you, what's new? The snowflakes and the raindrops, the sheep that baa and all the cows that moo, the sun, the moon, and the planets, and yes, dear Eve, you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la. La 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 la. What's new? The mountains and the valleys, the flora and the fauna and the dew, the birds, the bees, and the animals, and yes, dear Eve, you. And yes, dear Eve, you.
It really bugs me to see Adam and Eve so happy. Look at them, running around and giggling and carrying on like a couple of school kids. Not a care in the world. Look at the way he treats her. You'd think she was the only woman in the world. Nobody deserves to be that happy. It bugs me so much, it makes me rattle. Ah, here comes Eve now. Right into my trap. Watch this little piece of sneaky action. Hello, my dear little one. You must be new in the garden. I don't think we've met before.
Who are you?
Me? Why, I'm just a lowly snake. But you can call me friend. I think we were destined to meet each other. You look hungry. Can I offer you a little fruit?
Hang on, buddy. Do you think I was born yesterday? We aren't allowed to eat from that tree.
And why not, my dear? I thought God said you could eat from any tree in the garden.
Any tree but that one? God said not even to touch the fruit of that tree. It's a matter of life and death.
Oh, you are new in the garden, aren't you? Let me give you a little snaky advice, my dear. Don't believe everything you hear. This is the best fruit in the garden. One taste of this fruit, and you'll never go back to the others.
But God said...
I know what God said, but He's holding out on you. If you want to make the best in life, sometimes you gotta reach out and take it. Trust me. Now that we're here, alone, let's have a conversation. Have a little tete-a-tete, we'll talk theology. Don't have a doubt, a fear, no need for a reservation. You and I will now decide on how things ought to be. No one is ever perfect, and everyone must stray. There's no such thing as black and white, but only shades of gray. We're going to be a little bit bad in the garden. And if we're just a little bit bad, we'll be pardoned. Here is a tree, its fruit will tell of good and evil. Simply take a little bite, your IQ will increase. We will grow wise, who knows? There is a chance that we will be like God. Now won't you nod and take a little piece? Just be a little daring, throw caution in the wind. A little teeny weeny bit won't really mean you've sinned.
I will not be a little bit bad in the garden. And if I'm not a little bit bad, I will have no need to be pardoned.
I'll try again, 'cause I am known to be persuasive. How could someone cute as me be someone you could doubt? Look in my eyes, give in, no need to be evasive. Live a little, Eve, I tell you, that's what life's about. You're on the straight and narrow, but you ain't seen the sights. There's sounds and bells and whistles, there's razzmatazz and lights. We're going to be a little bit bad in the garden. And if we're just a little bit bad, we'll be pardoned. Trust me.
How on earth did you get your fig leaves stitched together? Mine keep tearing. You're hopeless. I'm also naked. What am I supposed to wear, Eve? Here, try this fern branch on for size. Satisfied? Satisfied? You're wearing the latest in fig fashion, and I'm supposed to be satisfied with this? Shh. Here he comes.
Adam! Where are you? Adam! Ah, there you are. What are you hiding for?
I feel a little underdressed for company, God.
Who told you that you were naked? Oh, no. Don't tell me you've eaten from this tree. Have you?
Well, actually, it was Eve's fault. She gave it to me. How was I to know where she got it? Oh, Oh, sure, blame me. Just like a man to blame all his troubles on a woman. How about the snake?
The snake?
The snake?
Yes, the snake!
The snake!
Now hold on, you two. I'll deal with the snake later. But you two broke the only rule I set for you. You could eat from any tree in the whole garden except this one, and that wasn't enough. You had to have everything, didn't you? Why? Didn't I give you enough to keep you happy? Where did I go wrong?
You didn't go wrong, God. We did. We were in paradise, and we spoiled it. I guess we'll pack our bags and leave. We don't have any bags, Adam. I guess we'll just leave. But before we go, God, tell me, what's it going to be like out there?
Well, you're going to have to work for a living. Grow your own crops and plant your own trees. There will be thistles and thorns and drought to contend with. And there will be pain and sickness and hardship in your life and with each other.
But God, how can we ever cope with such a life? How can we survive?
Oh, you'll survive.
How?
Because I will go with you. I won't leave you all alone.
We don't go alone. We don't go alone. When we walk within God's world, we don't go alone. We don't go alone.
No, I'll go with you.
We don't go alone.
I'll go with you.
When we walk within God's world, we don't go alone. We don't go alone.
No, I'll go with you.
We don't go alone.
I go with you.
When we walk within God's world,